Welcome to episode 3 to Hype Talk Podcast. I'm your host, Woo, and my co-host, James.
What's up, y'all? Another episode, let's get it.
And today we have a guest on our show. Please welcome Eddie.
Hey.
Eddie.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Woo! It's our first daytime show.
I know. A little cloudy, but it looks nice.
For real, what's sunny right now? What the heck? The cloud just passed.
Hope it doesn't rain on us, those random ass rains that we've been getting on and off.
Recap to our second episode.
Yeah, dude.
Recap to our second episode. That was funny though, it rained on us.
Did it rain on you guys?
Yeah.
I didn't see that. Was it in part of the bloopers or is it
It was like at the end.
at the end?
Yeah.
Towards the end when it blacked out or what?
Yeah, a little after the blackout.
Power. I was like, oh shit, here's the weather, just blacking out everything.
I can't believe that blacked out. That was so whack.
I was like, I know,
wow.
it was a good 30 seconds and you guys are still talking. I'm just like,
You're just like, are we supposed to keep watching?
yeah, or is it like, is it rolling? Do they know what's going on? Like,
Nah, that was
the final cut, which was crazy too. I was just like, what?
I know, no, real crap. That day we were a little rushed on time, to be honest with you, but, you know, it is what it is. Technical difficulties. Sorry about that, guys. But this episode should be cherry, but I'm sure we'll come across some type of. I'm sure we'll come across some type of technical difficulties. like we said though, you know, we're running this. You know, it's like, I hate to say it, but we're not professional. You know what I mean? Like everything we do is like self-taught. So it's like.
You guys are doing a great job. I commented on when you guys did your first episode. I love the editing. You guys, I think you guys are doing good. And it's cool, man. I think this is a cool little setup you guys got.
I think semi-professional sounds like a
there you
little
go.
better.
Yeah.
Semi-professional.
Instead of saying not professional.
Yeah, we're semi-professional.
Semi-pro.
We deserve some credit.
We're semi-pro.
We're semi-pro.
The movie.
Yeah, we're semi-pro. Get it right.
Yeah.
Get it right.
But appreciate you though, bro. I remember you commenting that. That was tight. Appreciate it. Every comment helps, you know what I mean? Like people don't realize that, but comments, likes, shares, that all helps the algorithm. Like it helps us.
You should like, subscribe.
Even though it's just like how they say it's like, oh, it doesn't pay. You don't have to pay to support your friends, right? Like you really don't. Like you really don't.
You do out of love. You do out of love. You want to see your friends obviously succeed. Like you guys mentioned in the first episode, like you guys want to see all your friends succeed, all of them do good. This is what it is, you know. Like you guys are doing this, and hopefully, like it blows up and takes you guys somewhere.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? So hey.
Well, let's get into it.
Another cheers.
Let's get into it. Yeah, cheers to that. Cheers to that. Tink, tink. You're too far. I just kidding. I just kidding.
Separation anxiety.
That's a funny. Yeah, separation
anxiety again.
That's funny. That's gonna be a thing, never-ending thing. You're too far. Every episode I'm gonna say it. You're too far. But you got some stuff for everyone to see.
Yeah, so let's recap to episode 1, the alien video that you starred with Smash and James. How did that come all about?
So I was watching his videos because I was a fan of James and his videos and his skit videos with his some friend Smash, and I was like, man, that would be pretty cool if I got to do one. And I remember he told me, yeah, like we got something for you, you know, because I always tell him, I'll tell James, and I was like, James, we should do a video together. We should do one video, or just a video. And he was like, yeah, I got you. So I was working a graveyard shift, and he told me like the day before, hey, we got something for you, just come and join us. So I was like, all right. So I I get off my graveyard shift. I wake up, it's like 12:30. I'm like, fuck, I gotta rush over here to go meet James at his house. We're gonna do this skit. And he doesn't tell me anything about the skit, so I'm thinking like I'm gonna do something cool. I'm thinking I'm gonna have some lines. I'm thinking like, because like if you watch his videos, it's like they're just funny,
Yeah.
So I was just like, all right, cool. What am I gonna do? Am I gonna do not kind of like an action thing, or I'm gonna have more lines, or just anything, something. So he gets there and he tells me, he pitches me the idea, like, yeah, we're doing an alien show, and we want you to be the alien. I was just like, what? He's like, am I gonna say anything? He's like, no. You're just gonna be like sweeping, and we're gonna like kidnap you. And I'm gonna mistakenly kidnap you because I'm thinking you're an alien, but you're gonna be Adrian. I'm like looking at this guy. I'm like, the fuck? I was all like, I was thinking, okay, well, I don't want to let him down. I said I was down to do it, but in my head I was just like, an alien. I was like, am I gonna have any lines? He's like, nope, you're just gonna say hi. And I was just like, oh, okay. Well, I was like, okay. Well, and then they gave me a shirt, and it's like this light blue extra large shirt, like twice my size. I'm all looking at this like, this motherfucker really wants me to wear this shit. And I was just like, okay, so what am I doing? He's just sweeping. He's like, no, so we're gonna kidnap you, and and then you're gonna be revealed as Adrian. And I'm all like, the fuck? So I was like, all right. So I did it. I did it out of fun. I was like, all right, cool. And I was hoping that would lead to like more videos. And I was like, oh, maybe he'll invite me for the next one. Or maybe I'll get hit up. Nope.
Man, the biggest letdown ever.
And it was just like, damn. It was like the only video I get to go, and I say, "Hi." Like I was like, what? I was like, damn, man. I haven't tried to play it off at the end, where I guess at the end of the video they actually see actual aliens. So I try to do my little best, 2-line impression. We're like aliens, and then I run out the thing as sprinting as I can and stuff. But no, I didn't get called back. So
he said I didn't get a call back.
Yeah, I was just like, that was fun though. It was just, but I was just like, man, I wish I did something cool.
Wasted talent right here. Wasted talent.
Jeez.
Damn, how many years later?
But yeah,
no, honestly, you killed it. Like, everything you did was great. Like, you were looking around. Like, I don't even think we told you to do that. Like,
no,
maybe we did, but
self-improv.
But for the most part, you were killing it. You killed
I tried, damn it.
I didn't know you wanted a major role like that. But
no, it's all good. It's all good. It was fun though. Like I said, I enjoyed it. It was pretty good.
And it's for your first role. People usually just do extra stuff. Just kidding.
I was trying to break that Oscar performance and stuff.
I'm dope. That's dope that you were down. I honestly didn't know that you were down to do more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I would have loved to have you more, but it's just tough. Sometimes you don't realize. Like, sometimes people are down, right? They say they're down, and then they're like, oh,
right.
I don't want to do that, or I don't want to do this. Like, they're too cool to do it. And, but I wish I would have known. I would have tried to put you in more stuff, dude.
Yeah. Nah, but my schedule was just busy too, though. That's another thing too. It's just reflecting with life and everything. It's just everyone's just busy. Everyone's got something going on.
Yeah, no, that's why it happens. So it's like, oh, let's try to get him in something quick.
Yeah.
Be in and out. You know what I mean? That's funny though. That's so funny. That was your take on it.
Hey, I mean, we have him on now. 3 years later.
Yeah, for real. You're back.
Not Adrian, but as Eddie.
Yeah, right.
He's ready to tap into the acting industry. Hit him up, y'all. We'll put his description in the bottom. Put his link in the bottom.
Fucking Adrian episode part 2 and shit.
The Return of Adrian.
Right, and there's a little spin-off series and stuff while he's looking for his friends that got kidnapped. Oh man,
that's too funny. But anyways, let's go into more detail about how we all met. What's your take?
So my first memory of meeting both of you guys is actually through our close friend Angel.
Yeah.
At the time, me and him were security guards at a company, and he invited me to one of the house parties, and that's when I first met you, Arsenio.
Yeah. And
then James as well. And yeah, that's the first time. When I first met you, I was like, I thought he was shy. I was just like, okay, this is a shy guy. He seems cool. And then James was just wild. James has always been wild since I met him. James is wild.
And that time, probably was really wild.
I was just like, all right, cool, and he was just telling me, you guys were both trying to get into, security where we're working at.
Yeah.
You guys were both trying to jump in there, and I was like, oh, that's cool, we got some openings coming up, and it'll be awesome to work with you guys. I know James got hired to that security company, and we hit it off quick because we knew each other from the outside because Angel introduced us. And then you got hired on too.
I did.
Not that long ago after that.
No.
And yeah. And after that, it was just good times with you guys. It was,
For real.
Yeah.
We had hella good times. So it was fun. Those days were fun.
Yeah, bro.
Simpler times.
Yeah, a lot more simpler.
For real. I remember when I got hired, you showed me the ropes, bro. You showed me everything. You put me on. You put me on, bro. Like.
Bro, I showed you all the secrets.
Yeah, he did show me all the secrets. Not bad stuff, Just how to talk to
them. Let's confirm.
Let's just get that right for the record. He showed me. Eddie was you're a dope security officer, bro. After you left, they stopped making them like you, bro. To be honest with you. No, for real. Not to be like
there's a lot of great security guards.
Dick riding, but
there's a lot of great security guards out there.
Nah, fuck that. There's a lot of bad security guards out there, bro. Let's be real. Let's be real. But you, bro, you really actually cared. You know what I mean? And that's a big part of being a security officer is actually having some sympathy and caring, not just being a dick, pretty much. Just because you have a badge doesn't mean you're a peace officer. It doesn't mean what I mean. It doesn't mean you're deeper than what it is. Don't forget you're just a security officer. And you got to remember customer service is a big thing too, and that was something that I feel like you really were tough, good at, and everything like that. And And yeah, everybody loved you at the place we worked at. Excuse me. Like.
Some people thought it was weird. It's all good.
I mean, yeah.
It's a little weird.
People think that sometimes people mistake kindness for flirting and stuff like that and stuff, whatever, so to speak, right? But that's not what it was, you know.
No. I get you, man. Yeah, no, it just it sucked that I didn't get to work with you guys that long because during that time when I was security, I was transitioning into becoming like a CNA.
True.
So I didn't think I got to work with Arsenio like as much, you know. I don't even think I worked with him because when he got hired, he went straight to being a supervisor already.
Yeah.
And at that time, I was already, I was already a CNA.
Yeah.
There.
That's right.
You know, so I was like, oh, okay.
No, real spill. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I mean, you know, you guys were both great. I mean, from what everyone was saying about you guys is like obviously hard workers. You guys are professional. You know, obviously like you said about the caring part. You know, because when you work in that environment, like, yeah, your role is to, like, make sure things are secure, but it's also to have communication and to care. You know, obviously in the place that we're working at, you have to care about the people that you're working with, your coworkers, everything, and I felt like you guys just had that good vibes where people wanted to be around you and people wanted to work with you guys.
Yeah.
So you guys, you know, you guys are just good fucking people, you know?
I appreciate the honest truth, you know. People are too quick to drink the Kool-Aid these days, or want to hear what they want to hear. But you know, I'm glad there's people out there that want to have an open mind.
Right.
You know, like you mentioned, I jumped in as a supervisor. You already had jumped in as a CNA. Yeah. So me working with you as a coworker, you know, you were in the medical side. I was on the security side. But you know, we did interact a lot. You know, definitely, you know, making sure the clients got taken care of really well, and we also got to see you in action when there was emergencies of many sorts, like medical or whomever.
Yeah.
So that was my main interaction with you, and but when we first met, definitely we met through Angel, and you know, this guy was off the charts.
Damn, that's funny.
Oh, man.
In a good way, off the charts in a good way.
Yeah. James is always a fun time, man. James is always a fun time. Never a dull moment with him, especially when we go partying. Back in those days, anyway. Yeah.
For real. That's hella funny.
I mean,
let's have some fun, y'all. Nah, just kidding. Just kidding.
But don't get me wrong. Let's even though this guy might be off the charts, I think one moment that stood out the most is when you burned that jersey.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's fire shot.
This is a playoff game, so I remember. I know, right? It's a crazy weather already starting to fucking affect us now. But anyway, it was the 49ers against the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah.
So I had an Adrian Peterson jersey, but let me just run. I'm a Broncos fan. Always been a Broncos fan.
You're Broncoed out right now.
I'm Broncoed out.
Exactly. The hat, you got the Broncos.
But okay, so back to the story. So yeah, it's the playoff games. You know, we go to your old spot. You invite us to go see you know, the playoff game between the Niners and the Minnesota Vikings. And at that time, the Niners are like really hot. You know, this is the.
They made it to the Super Bowl that year, right?
Yeah, they made it to the Super Bowl that year. This is with Jimmy Garoppolo.
That's right.
They didn't win though.
Just to clarify, I gotta put that in there real quick.
They have that jab right there.
Jab Niner fan didn't win, but you know, they had a great team though that year.
For
like
real.
The Niners, you know, they're rotated. This is when Nick Bosa was a rookie. They were destroying everybody, and they destroyed the competition. So me being a troll, you know, I was just like, man, I really hope the Niners lose. You know, they're probably not gonna lose to the Vikings because not that good. But I was just like, you know what? I have 2 Adrian Peterson jerseys. One was a knockoff that I got, and one was like an actual like Reebok, like an old school one that I found at Ross for like $30-20. So I was just like, oh, you know, why not rock it? You know, why not troll my Niner friends because you know, they're all hype, you know, to see this game. And
it's always fun to be a little troll.
We had a good group there, man. We had like. We had a lot of our close friends there.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't mean to interrupt, but like, bro, like that time, like it was the football central. You know what I mean? Like we would go to watch all the games, and it was lit.
Before the pandemic too.
True.
So you got to remember, like, you know, that Super Bowl. After that Super Bowl, like that March, everything just closed down. So I mean,
that's true.
So everyone was like, you know, we're all hyped, you know. And I don't know if you guys have that old picture of all of us, like.
Oh, I think he does, and we're gonna put it on here.
I mean, you guys can put it on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, we'll put it over your shoulder.
Yeah. There you go. But you know, yeah, no, that I was just like, we're drinking, and we were just like, you know what? If the Vikings lose, like, I'm gonna burn this jersey. and everyone was all hyped like, oh, you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it. So the Niners ended up slaughtering the Vikings, and I burned the Adrian Peterson jersey, and of that video went a little viral. I guess it went to like a competition of like sad Viking fans, losing out on YouTube and stuff.
Oh, it actually went viral?
It went a little viral.
That's right, it did. No, it did. I remember that.
Yeah. It went sad Vikings fans lose or something. I'm like, damn, I'm not even a Vikings fan. Like, what the fuck?
That's hilarious.
Yeah, but and it's just like, us burning the jersey and then like
Was that the fire pit we burned the jersey in?
No, that's what I asked him too. He said no. He said that one just rusted because I was like, that's a classic.
For real, like that's the one.
That's the one. Yeah, but no, it's I don't know whatever did happen to that fire pit.
I threw it in the recycle.
There you go.
It's a good man recycling.
The recycle, yeah, you said recycle. So wherever that thing is, I guess that's
probably like a cup somewhere.
Yeah. You should have got some, yeah.
But a lot of people don't know this though. Wu is like has a lot of like signature stuff. Like said the Wu shot. He got like other like catchphrase type shit.
Yeah.
Like this guy.
White shirt.
Freaking badass.
White shirt? What is white shirt? I'm curious. What is that?
Because at the security job, I was issued a white shirt to mark that I was a supervisor on shift.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, hey, white shirt. I'm like, yeah, what's up? So there's one of those catchphrases that people gave me.
I love Caillou.
Yeah,
Caillou was the best.
We'll put that over my shoulder.
Caillou was the best.
Caillou, bro. I love Caillou. When I seen him as Caillou, I was just like, damn. He went all the way.
Well, backstory on that one, I went to a haircut place, and I had a different haircut person that day, and at first it looked okay, but when I got home, taking a little closer, I was like, no, this is not the cut I want. So I was like, I'm about to go to work, I don't have time. So I decided to shave myself. I shaved myself and all that, and then I look like, Caillou. So one of our friends, Ray, he made a little compilation of videos comparing me and Caillou, and it was just like the rest was history.
I think Ray told me to make that edit for him.
God, if you could play the YU song, or Caillou song next to you, that would be funny.
But let's go to a commercial break, and we'll be back in a couple moments. James here would like to talk about his shirt.
Yeah, right now I'm wearing a Code Creepers shirt. Nice, cool little green, cool little vibe going here. But if you guys have any clothing or any brands that you want us to wear, just send it our way. Slide in the DMs and we'll get you guys, get you guys right. We'll get you guys your stuff promoted on here. I like free stuff, you know what I mean? So, don't be scared. That's it. But yeah, dude, this is Code Creepers. Shout out Code Creepers. I got this for free a while back from Smash and Code Creepers, and yeah, dude. So shout out them, and your stuff could be on here too. So hit us up. Welcome
back to the show with our guest Eddie. So I heard you're a big football fan as on your apparel.
Yes.
So
who do you go for?
Oh man, definitely the Denver Broncos. So I started following this team back in the 97, 98 season.
Oh wow.
Started watching them with John Elway.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I know, it's a long time.
That's major.
Yeah, this is over 20 years.
How old were you at that point?
Yeah, I was like 7,
6,
yeah.
But you have that knowledge, like you're conscious, so like it makes sense. I feel like you don't really gain consciousness until like you're like 4 or 5 maybe.
Yeah. I mean, like the story is just like I watched them play in the Super Bowl. That was the first game I ever watched playing them, was them versus the Packers a long time ago. And ever since then, like it just stuck. My uncle's like a big, huge Packer fan, so my family was like wild, like for that matchup. And when the Broncos won, I was just like, oh, who's this team? This is the team I'm gonna go for, and it just stuck ever since then. And we've been through our ups and downs. We've been to a Super Bowl. Lost another Super Bowl pretty bad with the Seahawks.
That was bad,
yeah. We had this Russell Wilson experiment thing. We'll see how that goes.
You guys got champagne now?
We got champagne now, so hopefully it's trending upwards, and we're not a laughingstock. We've been bad for almost 7 years now, so it's a long time.
Yeah.
It's been tough being a Broncos fan these last 7 years. A lot of losses, but hey, hopefully
you guys were up at one point.
Yeah, we were. I mean, they won the Super Bowl here in 2015.
It's not that long ago.
In Santa Clara. 7 years, man.
That's far.
Yeah. almost 10 years ago, but it's 8 years ago. But it was definitely fun to them win a championship. It was great, man.
And you guys have some good pieces. Like you guys have that fire cornerback. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Patrick Surtain.
Fire.
Yeah, he's going to his third year, but he's looking like an all-pro.
Exactly.
You know, we have some pieces. I can say Justin Simmons is great safety. Jerry Jeudy is one of the good.
Oh, Jerry Judy's a
he's one of those good up-and-coming wide receivers. Javonte Williams, you know, he's a good running back. When he comes back from injury.
Sutton too. You guys have Sutton.
Sutton too. Yeah.
Solid.
So, yeah. So they are talking about trading one of the receivers. So we don't know, you know, what's gonna happen with that. But if they do get traded, whatever team gets them, they're gonna have a good wide receiver.
That's true.
You know, so like I said,
you guys. Oh, sorry.
No, I was gonna say I feel like we have the right coach now.
Exactly. That's what I was just about to say.
Yeah, we have the right coach now, so hopefully, you know, things turn upwards. And Russell Wilson, we'll see, man. We'll see. Is he hit or miss? Is he a fraud? We don't know, man.
I think it's probably just the system that coach that was in charge at the time. That, you know what I mean? Like, obviously he wasn't it. You know what I mean? Like, how they say coaches coach everything. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like he wasn't coaching.
Yeah. So there was a lot of reports from the Denver media or the reporters, you know, saying that, you know, when Russ came in, he basically got like the red carpet treatment.
Yeah.
Because basically he got whatever he wanted.
Yeah.
So
own dressing room, something like that.
He had his own private locker room, which is on the second floor. So he wasn't so he wasn't changing with the players. He had his own private office where he brought his own staff, his own quarterback coach, his own coordinator coach.
What the heck?
And he was trying to match up the playbook, like his playbook, what he ran in Seattle with Nathaniel Hackett.
Makes sense.
And they were trying to put them together, but the thing is that the other players weren't really rehearsing that. They were trying to learn the Nathaniel system, the Hackett system. My bad. And it just wasn't collaborating well. And Nathaniel Hackett, you know, him being a new head coach, didn't want to, you know, have beef with his superstar quarterback. He kind of just let him have his way. So when you have two different styles and two different systems trying to mesh together, there's a lot of confusion. And this season, you can see that a lot of players had no idea what the hell they were doing. And that's hence we were the worst offense in the NFL. I mean, they only scored 14 points per game.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard to win any games when you're only scoring 14 points.
It's true.
So, and Russell was he wanted to cook. Probably not a great idea. You know, there's a reason why Pete Carroll was like, no, we want to run the ball and, you know, you're going to stay consistent with what we want to do because, you know, this is how we win. Yeah. And, you know, proof's in the pudding with Geno Smith.
Exactly.
Like, you know,
exactly. 100%.
Geno Smith, like, you
players
know,
play, coaches coach.
Yeah, he was a guy that got bounced around the league. You know, he was a backup for a reason because he just wasn't like he wasn't
who just got re-signed too
with the elite quarterbacks. So, you know, he followed what Pete Carroll said, and now he's, you know, 3-year, you know, $100 million quarterback, and now he's, you know,
they made the playoffs.
The Pro Bowl. Exactly, they made the playoffs. Yeah, and just received Russell, and he just fell flat in his face. So, you know, like I said, the good thing with Sean Payton is that he don't play that shit.
Nah. Superstar or not, you're fucking listening.
Yeah, he don't care. He said, we don't have divas in our coach.
Sheesh.
Team Russell Wilson is, you know, outside coordinators and all that, they're gone out the building. Russell's going to be part of the team.
As it should be.
And he's going to be with the players, and they're going to run his system.
Dang, that already sounds like it's
and they put his foot down in the press conference. That's what he said. And, you know, and we're going to see if Russell makes it or not, you know, because right now it's like we're a joke. Like, you know, Russell,
true.
You know, he's a part of memes, you know, like.
No, for real. They're talking about how he's in the plane running and stuff.
Yeah, doing high knees and stuff like
players
that.
Like, shut up, run.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to sleep. Fuck, no, but yeah, we'll see if he's the real deal. We'll see, you know, if we got that guy. And if he's not that guy, then, you know, we have to move on because they paid him a lot of money to be that superstar quarterback.
It's true.
You know, and in a division where you got Patrick Mahomes and you got Justin Herbert and you got Jimmy Garoppolo.
Possibly.
You know? Oh, no, that's
it's already a
done deal. How do you feel about that? You're a Raiders fan.
Raiders. Damn, that sucks. Well, he knows the system, though, so...
Yeah. You excited this year? Coming up?
I'm not gonna get my hopes up. Just gonna... Every year since I've been a Raider fan, I've been saying that we're probably gonna make the Super Bowl. And I'm not gonna get my hopes up. I'm gonna see what's up. Jimmy Garoppolo's a great quarterback. He's a good quarterback, but
he led the Niners to 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah, so
is it great or is it good?
he's a great quarterback, but there is games where he could show, like, you know, some signs of like what the heck, but like you said, he led the Niners to 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Like, there's no reason for him.
You know
not
what?
to do
Before
that
he got
players.
injured, I mean, he was having.
And a system he already knows too.
Yeah, he was having the best year of his career before he got injured. This year.
Yeah.
Well, this last year anyway.
Yeah.
And he was having his best system. I mean, hey, you never know if he doesn't get hurt. You know, who knows? You know.
Yeah, but I definitely think they should definitely draft
draft
the quarterback still 7th pick. They should draft unless they gave it up or something. I haven't really been paying attention.
Yeah.
But dang, that's official? Or are you just saying that? Like,
no, look it up. Breaking news. James is just finding out that
Damn.
Jimmy G's his quarterback. Damn.
Are you torn?
Jimmy G. I want someone that's a mobile quarterback. I don't really like the traditional quarterback anymore. But it is what it is.
I guess you don't like it or not. Here we go.
Yeah, get ready.
For a ride.
Damn. Out of all the division, damn, I'd say it's probably at the last. Dude. And it's funny though, because they're saying Carr's at the bottom. And I guess
in your opinion, is Derek Carr better than Jimmy G?
Nah, probably not. Because I think Carr has a better arm than him. He's probably more accurate, probably more like he could throw it deeper. But better? Nah, I don't think so.
So James, I'm gonna take you as a Raider fan. Like, what was your opinion on Derek Carr? Because there's like,
I love Derek Carr.
It's a mixed bag, you know?
I loved Derek Carr in his time there, but he did make a lot of bad calls at the time, and a little bit towards the end too, to be honest with you. But honestly, this past season, like, there's a lot of mistakes. There's a lot of games we should have won that really weren't his fault, to be honest with you. Like, there's a lot of just miscommunication for other players, not being in practice or just not being on the same page. But I mean, to answer your question, yeah, I enjoyed every season with Carr because he really did give me that hope, you know what I mean, and all that. So sucks to see him on the Saints now, but it is what it is. You gotta move on.
He's gonna do good. Jimmy G's gonna do good too.
Yeah, he should do good. We'll see.
Russell Wilson's gonna do better.
Yeah, I'll be surprised if he doesn't. I'll be surprised if he doesn't.
Hey man, I won't say let's ride.
I think that's
but proudly though, not all sad.
Proudly.
Proudly, yeah. You know how many hours they had, and they were like, let's ride. I'm like, damn, let's ride. All sad and shit. Let's ride. Damn, fuck.
All low key, man.
Yeah, it was. Oh god, it was. Yeah.
I think they're going to be a lot different for you guys, especially with the new coach.
We got the coach, hopefully, but we'll see, man.
So you got the addition of the coach. What do you think Broncos is missing? What's the missing link?
Damn. Let's say, I would say we definitely need a pass rusher. And that's like the role where Von Miller had.
Okay.
Those the guys who go after the quarterback.
Yeah.
We need one of those. We don't have an elite one. They signed a player, Randy Gregory, but he's injury prone a lot. So, he's good when he's there, but he missed more than half the season. So I feel like if they were to make that next level, we need like that pass rusher, like a Max Crosby, who can wreck games and go out there and like make it difficult for any offense, especially like I said, when you're playing in a division where you got Mahomes and you got Herbert, you need to get after the quarterback. So, the Chiefs have Chris Jones, the Chargers got Joey Bosa, and the Raiders got Max Crosby.
Yeah.
Those are 3 elite pass rushers right there.
Yeah.
The Broncos don't have any right now. So if they're gonna make it to the next level, they need to add a pass rusher, or and Russell Wilson, he just needs to play better. That's it. We live and ride, with Mr. Let's Ride. So so I'm gonna be his biggest fan this year, because but we're gonna live and die through him. If not that, we did sign the backup quarterback for the Raiders, Stidham.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's part of the Broncos now. So
Okay.
I mean,
He's alright.
yeah, I mean, he did good against the Niners. I mean, they had the game. I felt like they had the game of the year last year. So that was pretty intense.
Yeah, almost had it.
And he was a big factor. Him and Purdy just going back and forth, like who are these guys and how are they doing this? Especially Stidham to that Niners defense. Like no one does nothing against the Niners defense like that except for Mahomes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they're saying, right? He's the only person that did that.
So that Niners defense is legit, and to have this, he's not a rookie, but to have this backup quarterback come over here and, tear him up and light him up, it's like that caught a lot of people by surprise.
Yeah,
like
true.
nobody thought that game was going to be close.
Definitely.
At all. Everyone thought you guys were going to get slaughtered.
Yeah.
And it made it a game.
Yeah. Definitely earned a good backup spot for you guys. That's it.
Hey, he might replace Russell. We never know, depending on how he does.
Yeah, no more let's ride to disappointment, ride to victory. That's where it comes down to.
Let's ride to victory.
We'll see.
I like that.
It's gonna be a good season
like
soon. About to have the draft coming up.
Yep.
It's gonna be good.
All right, let's go to our next topic. We got a little activity for you. It's a little blindfold activity. It's pretty much you're gonna touch something while you're blindfolded, and you're gonna guess what's in those 3 little containers we got for you. Okay?
Could be anything.
Could be anything. So we're gonna cut to a commercial break. Get you prepped up.
Yeah. Chick, chicken patty, what? Chicken patty, yeah. Chicken patty, okay. Chicken patty, chicken patty. Walking in the kitchen, I'ma get me a chicken patty. Preheat the oven 350. I'ma leave it in extra long cause I like it extra crispy. I got my girl here with me. I asked if she wanted chicken patty. Of course she does cause she likes them just as much as me.
So good.
Chicken patty, chicken patty, chick.
Welcome to Hype Talk Podcast. Today our guest Eddie here is gonna touch 3 unknown things to him while blindfolded. So Eddie, go ahead and then touch the first jar to your left and take a guess on what that is.
This one?
Yep, you're good.
There you go.
Yep.
Like Jello? Or what the fuck? It's like a liquid? What is it, Jello? No, it's not Jello. It's like, why the fuck is it? Ice cream, isn't it?
Nah.
No.
Fuck. Okay, well, I'm gonna say it's like Jello-ish ice cream. I don't know what that is.
All right, that's his guess. First guess is Jello ice cream.
Okay.
Let's go to the second jar and see what you think. All right, that's jar 1. That's jar 2. Perfect.
What is this shit? Is it like the same thing as the
They're
first
different.
jar?
Yeah, you're right. It is
It's
similar,
the
but it's
exact
different.
Same thing. What the hell?
That's what I was. You should have chose something a little different.
Like a ball
It's all right.
of water? What the fuck?
All right, and
close.
let's go to your third item.
It's not like toilet water or something? Why
A little bit
is
to
there
your
a
right.
ball in there? Like, why
A little
is
bit to
it
your right.
hard?
Your left. There you go.
Oh, you're right. My bad. Just stick your hand in it.
What is this? Play-Doh? What the fuck is this?
Try to grab it.
I'm not gonna grab that. I don't know what the fuck it is.
What do you think it is?
I don't know. It's like a gooey fucking dog food. What the fuck is this?
Okay. So
All right.
what's your guess?
I'm gonna say dog food.
Dog food. Okay. All right, let's take out the blindfold in 3, 2, 1.
Go.
Go ahead, take it off.
What the fuck is this? Sausage? Egg?
Egg.
This
Egg?
is egg? What
Is
the
that
hell?
orange juice?
Orange juice.
This is what?
And
Fucking
Chorizo.
chorizo.
Everything you make for breakfast. Now you can take that home and make yourself some breakfast.
What the hell?
So you're wrong.
You were
I
wrong.
was just like, why is it hard, bro? Is it the? Oh, that's just the bottom of the cup.
Yeah.
I was like, why is it hard? It feels the same. I was like, touching. Okay. I was like, what the hell? So what's this then?
Orange juice.
That's orange juice.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really similar, huh?
Yeah. Well, kind of. This one's like a little more gooey, but I was just
There
like,
you go.
what the fuck?
It's hilarious. That was a good one.
We shot 2.0.
Well,
this is my breakfast meal here.
there you go. I got you thinking on what you're gonna have for lunch right now.
Shit. Guess I'm not gonna
How
have
did,
it.
how did the what were you? How'd you feel in that?
I mean, like when you're blindfolded, like, and you feel.
All you're relying is on sensate or touch, right?
You're just on touch because like, we're not smelling, we're not tasting, we're not doing none of that stuff. So it's like
It's scary,
just
right?
feeling it, and especially because like it's a little bit. You feel the bottom of the jar, and it's like hard. It feels like a ball shape. So once I'm gonna put my fingers in there, I'm just like, what the
Threw you
fuck is
off a
this?
little
You feel
bit.
the liquid, then it's like a ball. So it's kind of like.
Threw you off a bit?
Yeah, it threw me off, exactly. Threw me hell off. I was just like, what the hell does he have me grabbing? I'm thinking, like, this was gonna have me touch some weird, nasty stuff. I was just like, man, is he gonna lose something up and put like I don't know, just
a condom? Throws a condom in there.
That would be something.
Next time I'm gonna choose what's in there, and I'm gonna have some funny stuff.
All right. I'm down to see that one.
Put that away because definitely want to give Wu his breakfast back. You know where everything's pricey now, so you definitely got to save this.
Gotta save that egg.
Yeah, you gotta save that egg. You know how much eggs are going for now?
Sheesh, yeah. Take my whole
like
wallet,
$10
please.
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cage eggs, dude.
Yeah.
Cage-free eggs.
Yeah, cage-free.
I need
eggs.
some cage eggs.
Like, give me the cage ones. I heard they're cheaper.
Yeah. I don't care if they're crazy.
Yeah, I don't care if they're crazy. Cocaine chicken.
Cocaine chicken. Yeah, freaking
Well, it's a pleasure having you on the show, Eddie. Right on. Thank you for joining us for Hype Talk Podcast Episode 3. This is my co-host, James and Wu. We'll see you on the next one.
Later, guys.
Later.